Mike Sean, FightHype.com here, one of the best trainers in the sport, Mr. Barry Hunter.
What's up, Sean?
Oh man, I just know that when I saw you in the corner, I said Dogbe's chances, they had to increase for sure. But
thank you, bro.
But, you know, people are saying they expect Lopez to come in and try and box more, use his legs, use his height. How do you get Dogbe to cut that distance? That's something you guys have been working on, Barry?
Well, of course, Adam a good little fighter, and his coach was a hell of a fighter, a hell of a boxer. So kind of, sort of looking ahead, I think that may be the strategy. But I've seen him in fights where as though he get hit and, the dog come out of him. So, the only thing we did was prepare for, both. If he brings the fight, then, we'll be able to do that. If it's about boxing, we'll be able to counter that also.
The man was world champion already, had a great performance against Magdaleno to win that belt. How'd you guys get set up, and what did you first say, I need to tune up with Isaac?
It was pretty wild because when we first saw him a few years back with the whole Naho thing, we was impressed with him when he beat Jesse. And I had just messaged to the Boogie that I said, man, I like that dude. I love his energy. I said, I wish we could work with him. And lo and behold, they got in contact with Boogie via internet. And he came down, his dad sent him down, and it was, ironically enough, it was Buddy that told his dad it'd be a good move to send him down to us. And when he came down, he was supposed to stay there only for about 2 weeks. And, we fell in love with him. He loved us, and he's been there ever since. He moved down there. So he moved to the city, and he's been with us ever since, man.
That's crazy. Buddy sends him to you, and now he's
right,
got to go up against
with Buddy. You know what I mean? But we all know, it's all love. Especially, Buddy me and Buddy and Bull and us been friends for years, man. I've been in camp with him. He opened his doors to us years ago, and we've been friends since then. So, we know that it's just business. That's it. It ain't gonna stop, how we are outside the ring. In fact, we were just chopping it up just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and at the weigh-in, I saw you guys, all love.
Yeah, all love.
Does he have some of that Azuma Nelson, Iquarte in him, those tough Ghanaian?
I would say so, and the thing is about him is he doesn't lack any dog, In fact, sometimes it'd be too much. You got to get to the point where you got to pull him back a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, he is... put it this way, Ghana can be proud of him. And hopefully our biggest hope is, and not looking past Adam because we still got to get through him, but one day that he get a chance to either fight for or bring back the world title to Ghana. People deserve it over there.
Yeah, they got such a great boxing history there.
Absolutely.
For you, Barry, you were synonymous with Lamont in these title fights. So how's it feel for you now that, it's been a little time since Lamont's hung up the gloves for you to continue on at this level and still be here, at this level in boxing? Yeah,
of course it's different because, Lamont's my son and, we came from ground zero. I mean, baby. He was a baby. Him and his brother. And, the grind to get all the way here. And as ironically enough, we here on the Top Rank card, which we were with Top Rank for years. Yeah, it's different, you know what I mean? Way different, but nevertheless, of course, you're gonna have more coming. In fact, we got some youngsters that we think a strong possibility that they're gonna be here one day also.
Is there any, if you could give me one name in particular we should really be looking out for?
I would say the top 3 right now that's, coming into that age range. You have Maximus Garland, you have Nashi Smith and Dirk Scooter Davis, and then behind him we have Quincy Williams. So, and I'm missing somebody. Rajanique, yeah.
Yeah, Rajanique, Peanut.
We call him Peanut.
Yeah.
And
is that still considered the headbangers?
Yes. You will remember 2 of them. They were in a documentary called They Fight. And they're young men now, and so those are the guys that thus far that I'm looking for big things from down the stretch. I definitely think they can do it.
And Barry, I gotta pick your brain real quick before you get out of here about a couple big fights. Fury Wilder 3. Can Wilder turn the tables the 3rd time around?
I've seen him I've seen him working with Malik as of late, and again, he got enough dog to do it in. You know, he correct a few mistakes, and yeah, you definitely can give him a strong chance in that fight because understand he do have that one-punch knockout power. You know what I mean? And so if he can find a way to set that one-punch knockout power up, you know, yeah, he can definitely win the fight.
Is one camp enough to be able to implement all the things Malik's trying to teach with him?
It all depends, you know, if they're vibing good, you know, and if he is able to absorb things that Malik is showing him, and maybe correct some of the mistakes along the way, it could definitely be enough. You know, of course, you would want more time, you know, because, you know, the main thing is if he is in sync with his trainer and he's able to absorb the stuff that the man is teaching him, then yeah, you know. But other than that, yeah, more time, you know, would be warranted. Some people get it faster.
And I don't want to ask you a pick, but how do you kind of, you know, roughly expect the fight to play out? What are some things you're expecting to happen third time around?
I don't think that Deontay will be making the same mistakes as he made the first time out. But you cannot help but to love the Gypsy King also, man. You know, and then his story was compelling also. So I'm just hoping that, you know, once again, it'd be a good fight for the fans. You know, everybody been cooped up for a long time, man. So, you know, we need something positive, you know, to happen these days.
I mean, people loved the first two. It kind of had that heavyweight buzz back to the sport. So, yeah, hopefully they can do it a third time.
Well, traditionally, boxing has gone as the heavyweight division has gone, you know what I mean? So as long as they can uphold that end, then all the boxing will be fine.
And lastly, Barry, just Pacquiao Spence, man, 2 southpaws. How's that go?
I'm an Earl Spence fan. We're gonna say, you know, had a chance to work with him. Good kid, love him to death. And of course, Pacquiao is a living legend. You know what I mean? Again, I hope it'll be a good fight, but you know, I'm a Spence fan. Love Pacquiao also, but nevertheless, I would give the younger, bigger, naturally stronger fighter the edge.
What do you feel he has to do to be effective? Just
be Earl. Just be him. That's it. I don't think he have to do nothing special or nothing different from what he's been doing, you know. And just be yourself. Pacquiao is a different animal, though. You know, and if he got any of that old Manny Pacquiao in him, and then he got the legend with him also in Freddie Roach, you know, so who knows? You feel me? But I would give Earl the edge in that fight.
Thanks, Barry. Good luck Saturday night.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Peace.